There's a hidden force shaping your decisions, your emotions, and even your thoughts. And you probably don't even realize it. You think you're in control, but the truth is, someone else might be pulling the strings. Today, we're diving deep into the dark world of manipulation, how it works, why it's so dangerous, and most importantly, how you can defend yourself against it. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you'll never see the world the same way again. Manipulation isn't just about lying or tricking people. It's about power. It's a psychological game that the most intelligent and dangerous people play to get what they want. From politicians to salespeople, from toxic friends to master persuaders, manipulation is everywhere. The worst part? The most skilled manipulators make you believe that you're acting on your own free will. But once you learn their tactics, you can break free and take back control. Why most people fall victim to manipulation? Most people assume they'd recognize when someone is trying to manipulate them. They think only the weak or gullible get tricked. But that's exactly why manipulation is so effective. The best manipulators don't look like villains. They look like friends, mentors, or even trusted leaders. They use psychological tactics that bypass your logical thinking and tap straight into your emotions. And unless you know what to look for, you're completely defenseless. 1. Gaslighting, the art of making you doubt yourself. Gaslighting is one of the most powerful and sinister forms of manipulation. It's when someone makes you question your own memory, perception, or reality. They'll say things like, "That never happened," or "You're just being too sensitive." Over time, you start doubting yourself, and the manipulator gains total control over your mind. If someone constantly makes you feel confused or unsure about your own experiences, that's a huge red flag. 2. Guilt tripping, turning your kindness against you. Manipulators know that good people don't like to hurt others. They exploit this by making you feel guilty for things that aren't even your fault. They'll say things like, "After everything I've done for you, this is how you treat me." Or, "If you really loved me, you wouldn't do this." The goal? To make you act out of guilt instead of logic. Once you recognize guilt tripping, you can break free by reminding yourself, you are not responsible for someone else's emotions. 3. The silent treatment, psychological torture in disguise. Silence isn't just the absence of words. It's a weapon. When manipulators ignore you, they're trying to make you feel anxious, unimportant, or desperate for their approval. The longer they withhold attention, the more you start questioning yourself. Did I do something wrong? Are they mad at me? This forces you to apologize or change your behavior, even when you're not in the wrong. Don't fall for it. If someone refuses to communicate, let them. Don't give them the reaction they want. 4. Love bombing, fake affection to gain control. Ever met someone who showers you with love, compliments, and attention, only to suddenly pull away and become cold? That's love bombing. Manipulators use it to make you emotionally dependent on them. At first, they make you feel special, like you found someone who truly understands you. But once they know you're hooked, they start withdrawing, making you chase their approval. Real love is consistent. If someone's affection feels like a roller coaster, be careful. It's probably manipulation. 5. Triangulation, playing people against each other. Manipulators love creating drama, and one of their favorite tactics is triangulation. They'll involve a third person to make you feel insecure or compete for their attention. For example, they might mention how amazing their other friend is, or how their ex was so much more understanding. This creates tension and makes you work harder for their approval. The best way to counter this? Don't compete. Recognize that it's just a game, and refuse to play. 6. Fear and threats, using anxiety to control you. Fear is a powerful tool. Manipulators use it to keep you in line. They might threaten to leave you, expose a secret, or create a sense of urgency. If you don't do this, you'll regret it. They plant seeds of doubt, making you believe that resisting them will lead to disaster. But here's the truth. The more someone tries to control you with fear, the more you need to step back and ask yourself, why do they need to scare me to get what they want? 7. The victim card, always playing the helpless one. Some manipulators don't act strong, they act weak. They make you feel sorry for them, constantly portraying themselves as the victim. They use phrases like, "No one understands me," or "Everyone always hurts me." And before you know it, You're bending over backwards to please them. But here's the catch. Real victims seek solutions, not endless sympathy. If someone is always the victim in every story, there's a good chance they're manipulating you. Now that you know the tactics, the question is, how do you fight back? The first step is awareness. The moment you recognize manipulation, its power weakens. But that's not enough. You need to set firm boundaries. Don't explain yourself. Don't argue. Don't give them the emotional reaction they want. Simply say, "I'm not engaging in this," and walk away. The less control they have over your emotions, the more powerless they become. Want to learn more about psychological manipulation? Watch this next video before someone tries to use these tactics on you.